Dear friends, a miracle happened in the holy Haram Sharif. An ordinary man from Algeria received the glad tidings of paradise. But how? That's not all. A renowned Islamic scholar saw a dream not once, but 3 times, in which he saw the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ saying that Algerian man is my companion in Jannah. Who is this man? What did he do that earned him such an unimaginable honor? Today's story is based on true events, a deeply touching miracle that may bring tears to your eyes and perhaps even change your life. So please, stay with us till the very end. And if you love the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's begin. Assalamu alaikum, respected viewers. During one Hajj season, Dr. Hijazi, a respected Egyptian known for his knowledge and piety, was performing the rites of Hajj with deep humility and devotion. Those days were among the most spiritually peaceful and significant moments of his life. Would often be moved to tears while performing sa'i between Safa and Marwa, remain in prostration for long hours in Mina, and pray tahajjud late into the night, weeping as he begged for Allah's mercy and pleasure. On the 6th night of Dhul Hijjah, as he lay sleeping on the ground of his tent in Mina, he saw a dream beyond anything he had ever imagined. He saw Prophet Muhammad ﷺ standing in front of him. The Prophet's face was radiant like moonlight, and mercy seemed to flow from his eyes. The Prophet ﷺ came close and spoke clearly. "O Hijazi, so-and-so, son of so-and-so, from Algeria. He is my companion in paradise." Dr. Hijazi awoke trembling violently, his heart pounding and tears streaming down his face. He couldn't comprehend who this person was, whose name he had heard in the dream. He had never even heard of a place called Ain al-Hajar. He asked himself, who is this man who has earned such a noble rank to be the companion of the Prophet ﷺ in paradise? And who am I to receive such a message? At first, he thought it might have been an emotional reflection of the Hajj experience, but to his astonishment, the very next night, he had the exact same dream again. The Prophet ﷺ appeared once more, repeated the same name, and said again, "He is my companion in paradise." On the 3rd night, the same dream occurred once again, but this time it was even clearer, more profound and deeply moving. This time, the Prophet ﷺ said, "Go find him. A day will come when you yourself will give him this glad news." At that moment, Dr. Hijazi deeply realized what he had seen was not an ordinary dream. It was a divine message, a miraculous instruction from Allah, and it was a duty he must fulfill. After those 3 mysterious nights, Dr. Hijazi didn't share the dream with anyone. He felt it was too serious a matter, one he should carry in his heart alone. For 3 consecutive nights, he had seen Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in his dream, giving him the same glad news. So-and-so, son of so-and-so, a resident of Ain al-Hajar, a remote area of Saida in Algeria, is my companion in paradise. Dr. Hijazi did not recognize the name, nor had he ever heard of the city, nor did he know any Algerian who matched the description. What he had was not just a dream, but a specific name, an unfamiliar city, a remote location, and a deep, unwavering belief in his heart that what he had seen was entirely true and beyond doubt. When the Hajj season ended, Dr. Hijazi returned to Egypt, but his heart could not find peace. Every time he closed his eyes, he kept seeing the radiant face of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and hearing those sweet, powerful words, "This man is my companion in paradise." These dreams felt like a divine calling from the heavens, holding within them a sacred message and a miraculous responsibility. For someone to see the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in a dream, not once, but 3 times, and to receive such a noble mission from him is no ordinary matter. Days went by, yet the dream lingered in Dr. Hijazi's heart and mind like a constant shadow. He kept thinking, should I go to Algeria? Should I try to find this man? But how? I know nothing about that country except the name of a city. Still, he could no longer restrain himself. In every prayer, in every prostration, a voice within seemed to whisper to him, go, set out on the journey. That man still does not know he is destined for paradise. You are the bearer of that heavenly news. That moment marked the beginning of a profound transformation in Dr. Hijazi's life. A prophetic dream, a mysterious miracle, had launched him on a journey, one that only happens to the sincerely devoted servants of Allah. Months passed, then years, yet the dream remained alive in Dr. Hijazi's heart. He carried the image of it within him, as if memorizing verses of the Quran. He would often repeat the Prophet's sallallahu alaihi wasallam words to himself. So-and-so, the son of so-and-so, is among the people of paradise. Those words had become etched into his soul, impossible to erase. Then one day, a special invitation arrived. Dr. Hijazi was invited to a major Islamic conference in Algeria's Tlemcen province, organized by a group called the Reform and Dawah movement. He didn't hesitate for a moment. It felt as if this was the opportunity he had long been waiting for. After the formal part of the conference ended, he suddenly took the microphone and asked the crowd, does anyone here know a place called Ain al-Hajar in the Saida province? The audience looked at him, surprised, but a few people responded, yes, we know it. It's just 2 hours from here. Then Dr. Hijazi said with firm conviction, show me the way. There is a man there too whom I must deliver a message from the heavens. Without delay, he got into a car with a few brothers. Crossing mountains and small villages, they finally arrived at the mysterious place, Ain al-Hajar. There, he began asking about the name that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam had mentioned. In his dream, do any of you know so-and-so, the son of so-and-so? Someone replied, yes, he lives in this area, but he's not a scholar or a learned man. He's just a very ordinary person. You'll probably find him right now at a cafe playing a game of dominoes, Dr. Hijazi said in surprise. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam told me that this man is destined for paradise, and he spends his time playing dominoes. But quickly collecting his thoughts, he added, Allah knows what lies within hearts. Perhaps there is a divine mystery here that no one knows. He went to the cafe, found the man and asked, are you so-and-so, the son of so-and-so? The man replied, yes, that's me. Dr. Hijazi, with tears in his eyes, said, brother, I've come to give you glad tidings. I saw you 3 times in dreams of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He told me that you are among his companions in paradise. The simple Algerian man couldn't believe it at first. It felt as though his heart had stopped for a moment. Then trembling, he replied, I'm a companion of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's impossible. I'm just an ordinary man who plays dominoes and lives his own quiet life. But Dr. Hijazi insisted on telling the truth. Brother, I saw you 3 times. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself gave me your name and told me to find you. Don't see yourself as small. Surely there is a divine secret between you and Allah that has elevated you to such an honored rank. At that moment the man began to cry, and as his sobbing intensified, he collapsed to the ground, while everyone around stood in stunned silence. He lifted his head and looked directly at Dr. Hijazi. O Sheikh, there is a secret between me and that I have never told anyone, not my wife, not even my children, but I'm telling you now, because you have come with a message from the heavens. The man took a deep breath and said, I used to receive a small monthly salary. My neighbor was a poor man, unable to feed himself or his children properly. One day he passed away, leaving behind a group of helpless orphans. So I made a decision to divide my salary into 2 parts, half for my own family and half for those orphans. By Allah, I have never told this to anyone. Sheikh Hijazi stood frozen in place, his eyes filled with tears. With a trembling voice he said, "Subhanallah, this is the hidden deed. This sincerity, this pure charity, this is what made you a companion in paradise. Your deed had no show, no fame, only pure sincerity that elevated you to the ranks of the beloved friends of Allah." It was a profound moment, a moment filled with reverence, astonishment and tears, and a divine reality that defies logic yet clearly came from Allah. Sheikh Hijazi walked out of that house, his heart trembling from the experience. He had witnessed something with his own eyes that words could barely describe. And in that moment he realized Allah does not judge us by our appearance, wealth or status. He judges by the purity of our hearts and the secrets of our deeds. That day, it wasn't just the life of that simple Algerian man that changed. Sheikh Hijazi's heart changed too. He understood that Allah's beloved friends may be living quietly among us, unrecognized. They may not wear turbans. They may never stand on a stage, but their hearts are pure as gold, and their secret deeds are mighty as mountains. Finally, Sheikh Hijazi returned to Egypt and shared this miraculous story in his sermons and lectures. How a dream of the Prophet ﷺ led him to a man whom no one regarded, a simple man playing dominoes, yet in truth he was one of the companions of the Prophet in paradise. And today we share this story with you, not to praise anyone, but to awaken our hearts, to make us ask ourselves, do I have a hidden deed between me and Allah, a secret that only He knows? Am I ready to stand before Allah with sincerity and hidden worship? Dear viewers, if this story touched your heart, please like the video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.